in detail. I just want to mention that Andy did extensive consultation last year and maybe the year prior with his stakeholders regarding the distribution of stock salmonids around the Ontario shore. And great results, and Jenna did mention that there'd be some shifts there with brown trout stocking and other species as well. So Andy's going to implement those strategies in 2016. In addition to that, we should mention that the Ganaraska River, which you heard about a lot, that is exclusively wild Chinook in that system. A lot of wild Chinook.
And steelhead.
And steelhead, that's right, not stock, yep. And so Andy is starting to collect, fall of 2015 was the first collection of Chinook eggs from the Ganaraska system. And similarly in New York, we want to try to incorporate more wild Chinook genes into our brood stock. We have more limited success. Mike mentioned earlier that about 15 to 18% of the fish coming into the hatchery are wild fish. So we need to try to improve our efforts to integrate wild genes into the brood stock. So the last three bullets are connected somewhat, and we are going to undertake a new predator-prey modeling exercise for Lake Ontario, which is going to be parameterized with new data that are connected with the use of the auto fish marking trailer that Mike mentioned earlier, new data in terms of survival of Chinooks there. We also have an extensive data set you heard about from Tim Johnson yesterday on lower food web. We'd like to see how those data can also be incorporated into a more comprehensive model. And given what we're seeing with alewife, Andy and I are certainly looking forward to results from the spring alewife cruise to see what that bodes for the future. And not connected to that, the GLFC is, at the request of the Lake Ontario Committee, GLFC is going to mediate a panel of New York and Ontario stakeholders, selected members from the sport fishing community, and the first meeting will take place in Niagara Falls, Ontario in April. So we're looking forward to that new initiative as well. And with that, if there are no questions, we're going to break early.